there was another big transaction happening over the NFL this past week as well, because we saw Brees Hall go down with the ACL tear, and that means the Jets picked up James Robinson from the Jacksonville Jaguars. So that leaves Travis Etienne as a one-man show, and that moves James Robinson into a possible starting role for the New York Jets. What do you think the fantasy outlook of those two guys are?
uh, Upside for both. Like, at the start of the season, ETN didn't look comfortable. And I had said that. I'm like, I had picked up James Robinson, and I had been starting him for the first few weeks. It seems like something started to click with ETN, obviously. He's becoming a lot bigger part of that offense. He's looking a lot more explosive. He looks like he's learned the playbook now at this point. It looked like even a little bit, maybe it was sluggish because coming off that knee injury, maybe he was a little scared with the knee. He's got a little more confidence in it now, and all of a sudden he's starting to run like the ETN that he was at Clemson. I think he's got a great fantasy outlook because he's a clear-cut number one right now. You got his backup now. I think will be Agnew. I think they're in Jacksonville.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Who is more of a receiving back, anyways. So I think it's great for ETN. I think it's a good move for James Robinson as well. The bigger story on that one for me though is Michael Carter didn't look terrible for the Jets last year and played halfway decent. This says more about Michael Carter's outlook with the Jets than James Robinson, because that just means they didn't have the confidence in Michael Carter to be a number one back. James Robinson's going to step in there, probably be their number one back right from the get-go. And he gives Zach Wilson a dump-off option, which is he's like the king of. He's right. Like a new version of Alex Smith or Cam Newton, because he can't throw it down the field. For as much of an arm as he got, he doesn't throw it down the field a whole lot. But it gives him another weapon, especially with the unknown at the wide receiver position with the Jets. I mean, they're shopping Mims and Moore both right now, and those are both very recent wide receiver draft picks for them.
Yeah.
So, there's something going on with the Jets right now too. So, to me, because they don't have the great wide receiver depth or really great wide receivers outside of Corey Davis, who's average at best right now, it makes James Robinson that much more valuable because he's versatile.
All right.